just want to start you off with a number, 2.3 million. Does anyone want to hazard a guess as to what this number represents?
Pakistani community in the UK.
No.
The amount of money you have in your bank.
Oh, I wish that was the case. No, unfortunately, it's not all of that. It's not how much LBS pay me. In fact, 2.3 million represents the number of employees that Walmart has. So Walmart, the big American supermarket, currently has in the world 2.3 million employees. That's the biggest employer in the world. And they've only been around since 1950. They started with one man, and they now employ 2.3 million people. I've worked it out, that's 92 people every single day since 1950 they've employed. Can you imagine how crazy that is? Literally 92 jobs created every day since 1950 by Walmart. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I think the business can play a large part in fixing a lot of society's problems we have today. And I have to use the 6-step process that has been set out for us by Toastmasters. So obviously the first one is what's my objective. I've already smashed that. It's just to let you know why I think business is a good tool to use to solve a lot of society's problems. I'm just going to go through a bit about why and how that is before I go through the rest of them. So first of all, starting with why. If we're honest, all the business people in this room, business was responsible for creating a lot of those problems in the first place. If we're thinking about greed, pollution, inequality, businesses had a large part to play in that. But there are good things. There are reasons why I still think the businesses can help those issues. One, they're very resilient. McDonald's, for example, has been around for 126 years. I guess you could say the same for charities as well. But businesses get the job done, right? You send them in there, they have to do the work. And I feel like charities can always rely on the goodwill of people. People will always give them money. Whereas with business, if you're not pulling your weight, you'll soon find out about it. Anyone remember Woolworths? Any English people? Yeah. No, Woolworths are gone. So having that sort of pressure behind you, trying to solve real life issues, is something I think would help if there was that sort of pressure behind the vehicle trying to drive through social change. And lastly, there's something about pride behind business. Like, okay, you can donate £100 to someone, and that's a good thing. But if you enable that person to earn that £100 in a fair way, that's even better. So I think business is a sense of real dignity when it comes to being able to do business, being able to say, I went out, I worked, and I earn a living for my family. But I'm just going to highlight a couple of ways how. There's loads of ways business can help society, but a couple of ways that resonate with me really. First and foremost, the business model. So businesses, you can set your business up to serve a purpose, and that is where we get social enterprises. And one that's just recently been launched at LBS is Ocean Bottle. Check it out. Their business model evolves around getting rid of plastic from oceans, and it's really cool. If you Google the Ocean Bottle, you see that logo, that's them. And this is an example of how businesses can go about using the knowledge and the skills they have within their company to make a difference in the world, which is directly. And then secondly, just by operating ethically, right? Businesses can make a difference in the world. If they pay the guy at the bottom of the supply chain a fair wage, if they operate ethically, businesses can make a difference that way. But the one way I really want to focus on is by empowering the workforce. Businesses can make a difference by empowering their workforce to care about the world and to care about making a difference. So if you think about 2.3 million Walmart workers, that's an army of 2.3 million people. If Walmart made it their mandate to make sure those people were also making a difference in the world, how big a difference that can make. And that's what I really want to focus on. I want to focus on the difference that the people can make. And by the way, you guys here represent the people. Yes, you, my audience. What have we got here? We've got entrepreneurs, we've got mothers, we've got fathers, we've got brothers, sisters, coordinators, managers. You are my audience, and I think that you've got a lot to give. So charities, of course, can boast the same. Charities can say that they've got talented people, and of course they have. But I'm not advocating that we replace charities. I'm advocating that we join in charities and we work together to make a social difference. And I think you guys have got a lot to give, more than your money. So charities are trying to get you to donate, but I think you've got a lot more to give. Things that are a lot more valuable than money. You've got your time, your experience, your encouragement. But what do you want? What is it that you guys actually want? Happiness. Ooh, that is quick. Who wants to be happy here? Let's see your hands. Yeah? Fair enough. Money. Let's be honest, we're in a business school. Thank you. Money. Equality. Anyone want equality for the world? That's what you want for life? Okay? Well, helping other people can get all of that. Equality is an obvious one. You help people, it's more equal. Happiness, there's loads of research that shows the more you help people, the happier you feel. Money, brand loyalty is created through ethical behavior these days. On social media, if you do anything that's untoward, you'll get shamed. So being ethical these days counts for so much. So what's next? What do I actually want from you guys? Just one thing, because there's so many things you could do. I want you to start small, like Walmart started small. I want you to go back to your companies that you work for and organize a day where you and your colleagues go out and you do a project in the community, just one time. That's all it is. And that might sound insignificant because, I mean, how is that going to make a difference in the world, right? There's about 20 of you in here. If only 10 of you do it, and you each manage to take 5 people away on a project, that's 50 people already. And if each of those 50 people engage with 5 people when they're on that project, say you're in a school, and each one of those people talks to 5 kids about how to get into business, that's 250 people impacted from just this one talk. So it just snowballs. That's it. That's as simple as that. You don't need all of that. That's a simple idea. The only thing I'd add is take a picture, share it on social media, and encourage other people to do the same. So basically, I hope that you join me in agreeing that business can make a difference to societal problems. And it's not necessarily about how much money is spent here, how much money is spent there. It's about starting small. And by starting small, we build a culture of people who care. 2.3 million people for Walmart, but how many is that for Apple, for Google, for Amazon, for LBS? Once we get into the culture of caring and we start small, when the big opportunity comes, when the person who started as an administrator becomes a CEO and throughout his career, he's been inspired to always care about society, to always make a difference. When he's at the top and he's deciding where to invest money, where to create jobs, he's not just looking at Canary Wharf, he's looking at Congo, he's looking at Pakistan, he's looking at Afghanistan, he's looking to invest money where money is actually needed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sami, for inspiring speech. I want to know, after a year time, what would be the number arrived from 2.3 million